if you guys didn't know, Twitter rolled out this new feature that lets you see where in the world an account is based out of. For example, my account is based out of the good old US of A. Play the anthem for the non-believers, but not just any anthem, the one from the Seattle Kraken's game where that kid is shredding it on the electric guitar. But all this started a little more than a week ago when Katie Palvich tweeted out, "Hey Elon Musk, please make it mandatory that wherever an account is based out of country be featured in the account's public profile. Foreign bots are tearing America apart. Thanks." To which this guy replied, "Give me 72 hours. Now this guy is apparently head of product at X, advisor at Solana, venture partner at Lightspeed VP, ex-founder of Gas App Team, acquired by Discord, and the ex-founder of the TBH app, acquired by Facebook. So this isn't just some random guy. Elon hired this guy to be able to solve problems in 72 hours or less, and that he did. And he knows what he started because he posted this yesterday after seeing what his new update was doing to people. And you're probably like, what's the big deal with being able to see people's locations? And that's because you're not getting it. We can see people's locations. And I'm not saying that like it's easier to dox people, but let's just take this account for example. As you can see, they are an account that posts news about Ivanka Trump, Trump's daughter obviously. And you can see they have 1 million followers, so the mega maniacs are all over this account. Hell yeah, news updates about the president's daughter? Let me know when the leaks drop, you know what I mean? But like, this is the kind of stuff they post. I voted for this. What about you? In response to something Trump tweeted out. That's not important. What is that they said, I voted for this. And you could see the replies are like, hell yeah, 100 emoji, President Trump is the best, and the first daughter too. But do you think these people would be saying that if they knew that this account was being ran out of fucking Nigeria? They didn't vote for shit because they literally can't. And here's the funniest part. They immediately went into damage control mode and posted, "It is clearly stated in our bio that this account is a fan account. Some of us living outside the USA genuinely support President Trump's movement because we believed he was saved by God on July 13, 2024. Not only to save America, but to save humanity." And then that's when people started being like, dog, you said you voted for this. Not even that, you can just go to this account and search up I voted, and there are multiple tweets of them being like, I voted for everything President Trump is doing. I don't regret a single thing at all. Who's with me? No one, you fucking Nigerian. Or like, let's take a look at the Russian army Twitter account. Surely someone managing the Russian army account is at least someone near and or in Russia, right? Wrong, they're in South Asia, aka somewhere near India. And then they try and throw people off by having this as their pinned tweet. Pakistan is a terrorist country. Do you agree with my statement? Dog, you probably are from Pakistan. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh yeah, I'm not Indian, I'm from Pakistan. That's like saying, no, I'm not Mexican, I'm Central American. Oh yes, you're a little bit spicier. Same thing. But you see what I mean? For years, these people have been cosplaying as other countries with their accounts going undetected until this badass new update decided to get made. But it gets even funnier. This account called Native American Pride, with 30,000 followers, is based in Bangladesh. They're promoting the wrong kind of Indian, dog. And unlike these other accounts who try and be like, we never said that we were from this area, even though it was heavily implied, this person just deleted their whole account. But I noticed that they had this website, and look at this shit. Support native local, and then look at these clothes. Is that a Hawaiian shirt with a bolo tie? Who the fuck is wearing that? They even list a San Francisco address that just leads you to the middle of a BART station, which is their version of the subway. This might be the greatest update an app has ever made. If Instagram does this, it's over. But like, for some reason, a lot of American themed accounts are all based in India. Like this account, America First, is ran by some fucking dude in Bangladesh, and guess what? They apparently voted for Trump also. And it's not just accounts with a following that are getting called out. There are people who are going back and finding these random tweets of people being like, but as an Italian, I agree, while living in India. But hey, he could have been one of those few Italians that has chosen to leave Italy and then live in India, so. One of the most random account locations though has to be Mariah Carey being based out of Israel. What the fuck is she doing over there, dog? And I did some checking around, and other than these so-called American accounts being based in places that Americans hate, Mariah Carey secretly being Jewish takes the cake. Like, I was really hoping to see some famous people get exposed for not being where they say they are. Like, imagine if it said Israel for Drake. That alone would be a bigger impact on his career than that Kendrick song was. Or like, imagine if the McDonald's account was based in Saudi Arabia. Like, some something crazy like that. But as I just showed you, it's mostly just people pretending to be from America so they can say stuff without people going, ew, you're Indian, ew. However, pretending not to be where you're from, and in some cases making fun of your own kind just to fit in, shows how pathetic people online actually are. Like I said, this is an actual game changer. No longer will these foreign weirdos come in and try to fuck with our politics without being called out for who they really are. And look, no matter what side you're on politically, I think we can all agree that we don't need people from halfway across the fucking world being like, did you vote for this? It's literally none of their business. Like, dog, stop grifting off our own problems. Nigeria still has dirt roads. Maybe instead of worshiping Ivanka Trump, you could start helping out your own people? I know you be getting fat checks from the engagement on your dumb account, because once more people find out that the guy who's running this MAGA account is from Nigeria, you're gonna be getting a lot of those NIGGER comments if you haven't already. But remember, if you see an account that's a little too cliche with what it posts about America, then they're most likely not from the greatest country to ever exist. Play me out, kid.